Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make a major announcement today. I would like to promise and pledge to all of my voters and supporters and to all of the people of the United States that I will totally accept the results of this great and historic presidential election if I win.
Yo, what is up, Soul Fam? It's your boy Kris with Soldier of Life, and welcome to 2021. Now, I'm not saying that sarcastically. I mean, like, really, welcome to 2021. I don't know how to put this. I mean, ever since myself not living in America or living in Germany, I started making these types of videos. And when I first started doing it, I didn't really know what I was getting into, where I was going. But then when I started doing it, I started seeing a lot of the similarities about what other YouTubers were talking about in the same situation. In making this video today, I'm really upset because I totally was going to do it different. I was coming out in a different way. But in making this video today, America, if you haven't seen the news, you know, they allowed these, these Trump protesters to storm into the White House, not the White House, excuse me, the Capitol building where the Congress sit and delegate and they try to vote on laws. And this law is obviously the one on Trump, if whether he lost or won the election. And I understand it, you know, I understand what they're doing, why they're protesting and stuff, but it makes absolutely no sense to me. And I'm not even going to go into the different comparisons on the last protest that we had. I mean, it was something that I was passionate about because it's something not only that it directly affects me, but something that I've been through in my life before. You know, if you're growing up being a black person in America, period, there are different things that you're going to go through. And I don't need to explain it. If you're not black, you don't have to understand it. But it's true, you know, and I said a video like this before. There are certain things that I don't understand, like growing up gay in America or growing up gay in Germany or growing up as a woman. I don't know, and I'm okay with that. And I don't try to act like I understand everything. I don't know what it is to be transgender in a country. I don't know how that feels. But the things that I do know, I do speak passionately upon because I feel them and I know them. But when I seen this stuff going on in America, you can really all relate it back to one person. And this is not a video bashing Trump or talking bad about them, but this is one of the big reasons. You know, I remember when Trump first got elected in 2016, that everybody was like, if he gets elected, they were leaving. And I was one of the people that I left. I dipped. Literally, I think it was 2015 or 16. I think it was 16. I never came. I didn't go back to America. I didn't come back. And I realized this and I understood what it was. It's not because of what he would do as president and his policies and people. I remember in 2016, they were saying he was a businessman. That doesn't matter. That's not politics. You know what I mean? That's like saying I'm a YouTuber, but it doesn't mean that I can make a movie. You know what I'm saying? They don't relate. One has nothing to do with the other. And this entire term of him doing this, to recall on the things that he was saying. I mean, one of the things that I'm doing this year is I'm making bigger videos. So I'm going to be pushing out less, but I'm making bigger videos with facts. And there's going to be a total bigger, what is it called? It's a total bigger, bigger. I don't know. I just say video, I guess. Still learning German. I'm forgetting all English. Oh, by the way, your boy is B1 certified. So, clap it up. But one of the things that he basically sees lied upon is saying that last time when he won the election, he said indefinitely that he won the election and people were trying to say that it wasn't him and they're liars. All of them are liars. But the same thing happens to him in this year and he loses the election. He's saying that it's BS and everybody is lying. Okay, I got it. Whatever. I don't care. The fact that this person portrays America as this comedy, as this fun and games. It's like sometimes I don't know if he wants to be the president or a comedian.
Your running mate, Governor Pence, pledged on Sunday that he and you, his words, will absolutely accept the result of this election. Today, your daughter Ivanka said the same thing. I want to ask you here on the stage tonight, do you make the same commitment that you will absolutely, sir, that you will absolutely accept the result of this election?
I will look at it at the time. If you count the legal votes, I easily win. If you count the illegal votes, they can try to steal the election from us. Michigan. This is a fraud on the American public. This is an embarrassment to our country.
And I think the big thing to understand is what helped me understand is that Trump represents something that I'm not a part of. It is a part of some American people, but I'm not a part of it. Trump kind of represents the what's it called? The blue collar, don't work, be like the dumb, ignorant people. And I'm not saying all of the people that support Trump are like that, but I'm just saying he represents this ideology of dumb people. In Germany, one of my favorite TV shows is Hard to Dance, right? And it's not to say they're dumb, but I'm saying like the idea of people that are on like Hartz IV and they don't want to work and they haven't worked for 20 years. Imagine if these people represented the country, a small group of people that don't want to work, that don't want to do anything, and they represent your country. And we know the type. I'm not talking about people that are on Hearts Fear like you're bad people or something. I'm talking about this type of people. You know the type of people I'm talking about. Don't get, come on, man. Don't do that. But it's like those small group of people, they represent your country. That's exactly what's happened in America. It's like these small group of people that say racist things, that, promote bigotry, that say that, basically think they're better than the law, the Karens of the world. These people, their leader, the president, is saying, yeah, let's do this. Like, yeah, it's our time. And I understand it. I do understand it. And that's why in the Capitol Hill building, come on now, I don't even need to say it, that if Black Americans during Black Lives Matter were to charge through the Capitol building, there would be multiple deaths, like a lot of deaths, like a lot of dead people. But I think the biggest thing is to understand that. And like I said before, myself, I'm starting to do bigger productions. And one of the things that I'm starting to do and see, I'm doing a hell of research in history of Germany. And, there's a big video that I was actually planning to put out now, but I'm going to probably push it to a couple of months back, about the beginning of World War I. And one of the big things, and I don't want to say this in a rude way, but I did a lot of research on Hitler, and the people before Hitler and all the emperors of Germany, and seeing how far Germany has come today. I'm a person living here. I'm a citizen, a Bürger, if you will. Ich spreche Deutsch jetzt. But I am currently a citizen of Germany. But the one thing that I seen and knew that we all kind of, resemble is how Trump does things like Hitler. And the reason why I make this video, like the entire reason, is because this one act, this one thing that they did really reminds me of Hitler and the takeover of the beer hall in Munich. Now, if you don't know the history about it, there's plenty of other videos that you can watch that'll show you. But this instance was almost the exact same. Using methods by force to get the results that he wanted. And he was using the people. He was using his personal army. And this act kind of reminded me of that. So I would say that, being an American living in Germany, that's one thing that it looks like they have in common. It's kind of like 1920s through 1940s Germany is looking a lot like 2016 and on America. And I don't know, that's just my interpretation, but really this look, this way that America is looking is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It's disgusting. I see how the rest of the world looks at America and why they do. Why they looked up to it as a symbol of freedom before. Why they looked up to it as a place where you can make anything happen. And it's still true. Don't get me wrong. I love America to death. But I just don't understand how more people aren't seeing this. Maybe more people are, but it's just seeing the election, how close it was before. And how people are still doing these things and they don't understand. We've had hundreds of years of doing this, of taking over people's property, of thinking that everything is ours, of thinking that everything belongs to us and we have the right to do anything we want. We've had hundreds and thousands of years of doing this as Americans. And we're taught as kids that America is the greatest place in the goddamn world. I just want to make sure that other people understand why. From the outside looking in, this is why. A lot of Americans feel entitled. We are a super nationalist country. And really, to wrap it up, there's one thing that I learned in the military is that however your company is, however your group is, however your leadership is, it starts from the top down. So if you have shitty leaders, it trickles all the way down, like all the way down to the bottom. That is one thing that I will never forget. If you have shitty leaders, it trickles from the top. So if your leader is crap, let's just take Korea, for example. If your leader is crap, then it's coming down. And I think the one thing is that people are surprised by this because they thought that America, imagine if you've never gone to America, if you never lived there or seen it before. People had this envision of America, freedom, and you can do things and all this other stuff. But there are still leaders out there that are enslaving their people, that are killing them by the dozens every day. It's still going on today. So I think just one of the big things that we can take from history, one of the big things that Germany has done absolutely right, and I think that's one of their top things that they have done, is they have taken history, all the things that they have history, putting it into their constitution and saying to themselves, even in the national anthem, I guess, that they will not resemble, or they will not do the things of the past. You remember this. You want to write it down into the books. You want to remind yourself every single day, so your future generations do not grow up to be worse than what it was before. That is one of the biggest things. I would say that is the total takeaway. Matter of fact, this is just a light bulb moment. This is the reason why Germany has had hundreds and thousands of years of doing something the old way, and everybody coming together to say, we never want this to happen again. What can we do collectively? No matter what the people say, no matter how hard it's going to be, what can we do so we do not do the same mistakes that we had in the past, that our forefathers made before? And America's just like, I just do what I want. I guess that's the difference. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. I wish it was on better terms. This is just my spiel of the video. I really wish I would have had the other video coming out today. But I hope everybody's doing well in 2021. And I hope everybody's staying prosperous and doing your thing. And the one advice I would say is don't look at the news all the time for, all the bad things that are going on. 2021, let's try to focus on all the good things. So, yeah, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That's all I got. It's your boy Kris, Soldier of Life. I'll see you in a couple of days, I guess, because I got stuff coming out, and I'll see you in a couple of days. We'll hear next week, and I got school, so next week you'll hear about the new stuff. So that's all I got for you guys. Kris, Soldier of Life. See ya. Peace.